Hey there shooters, Marcus Hahn back here with another video in a series of Precision 22. Okay, so in our last video, I kind of addressed why I like shooting precision rimfire matches and some of the benefits as far as training and getting new shooters in. So in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the equipment that you can use to shoot these Precision 22 matches or just have fun reaching out to distance with your rimfire. Now, you don't have to spend the money that is wrapped up in either one of these two packages to get out and have a good time, but I started kind of on our high-end super premium stuff. What are you getting for that dollar? Well, it's just mostly a feel and how smooth the action is, how smooth the magazine feeds, things like that. You can go out and buy probably a $400 22 and get almost equivalent accuracy as either one of these two rifles, as long as you're feeding it premium ammunition. But you don't quite get the same luxurious feel that you do out of either one of these. It'd be very similar to the optics. Now, a lot of these matches, the targets are either going to have some placards, so they'll be denoted, or they'll be just standing out in the field like the one behind me. So it's not too hard to find. You don't need optics costing over $2,000 to go out and shoot the match and have fun. But it is sure nice to be able to look through nice pieces of glass like this. So let's talk about the rifles themselves. Over here we've got a Rimex. So that's made by Zermatt Arms, and it's a Remington 700 footprint, and you can buy just the action. You have to put your own trigger on it, you have to put your own barrel with it. So the barrel with this one is a Lothar Walther, and the trigger is a Trigger Tech. What also does come with the barreled action, or the action itself, is these nice Rimex magazines. I really like these. They're solid aluminum, they load really easy, and they have a nice adjuster here on the back so that in different chassis configurations you can kind of adjust this notch to make sure the magazine feeds and fits just right in that system. Now, you might think you recognize the stock here. It's the Woox chassis, but you might also notice a little bit of a difference, and that is this detachable box magazine. So Woox, being the adaptive brand that they are, listened to their customer base and produced a center section that could accept the bottom metal for detachable box magazines. So you're not stuck with just that blind bottom metal that was on the original Woox chassis review that I did. You still have that same great feel with this wooden cheek piece, wooden fore ends, all the same features as far as the M-LOK, but they've included the Hawkins Precision bottom metal. I really think that was a good choice. Andy Hawkins makes a great product. He's based here in Colorado. He's a good shooter and a good machinist. And I'm really glad that Woox was able to partner with him and get these bottom metals with their center sections. So now it's a little bit more competition ready. On the other side, I've got a Bergara B14R, and this one is sitting in my Magpul Pro 700 chassis, but it could fit in anything that is designed for a Remington 700. So one of the pros about this Bergara system is the fact that you can buy just the barreled action and drop it into another chassis. So if you've already got a competition chassis with your aftermarket Remington 700 footprint action and you want to start doing some practicing with the 22, you could buy this B14R and just drop it into that same chassis and get the same ergonomics that you would from your centerfire competition rifle. Or you could go the other direction. If you have a say Remington 700 SPS, which is kind of a cheap stock that comes with those, you could buy the full Bergara B14R with their HMR chassis, and you could actually upgrade your Remington 700 into that HMR chassis when you're shooting centerfire matches, and then pull it out and run the B14R for your rimfire matches. Like I said, both of these really, they shoot as good as the ammunition I feed them. As far as my preferences go, the SK Match shoots pretty well out of this one, and then the Lapua Center X is very consistent out of this one. And it's one of those things with rimfire ammo, you just have to find the right ammunition for the rifle. One of the things I found though is generally if there's an oily coating instead of a waxy coating on the bullets, it's going to perform better, and that's just an experience that I've had. So I kind of lean towards like the SKs and the Lapuas because they have that nice oily coating to them. Definitely as far as expense goes, the Rim-X is going to be a more expensive system. What do we get with that? Well, we get a little bit more solid magazines. These feel just a little bit more positive. I haven't had any problems at all with the Bergaras, but once again, we're paying just for kind of the luxury and feel at this point. The trigger is the Trigger Tech, like I said, and this one is actually just the factory one, but it shoots very well. So I wouldn't hesitate to recommend just the factory configuration for the B14R. Final thoughts, I know you guys are gonna ask, hey, where was the Voodoo? Well, I'm sorry, I don't have any experience with one of those, so I can't really comment. I'm sure it's also a very premium rifle and it would fit right in these categories as far as something that you can have that's gonna just give you that really nice feel and good performance. Well, as always guys, thanks for watching our Precision Rifle Network videos. The next video I'll have coming out for you will be kind of the midline as far as price point goes with our rimfire rifles. So stay tuned for that. If you want to see it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell, and we'll see you guys next time.